welcome to the second episode of The Complicated Rights. Sorry for the delay. Today I'm gonna be talking about women. Okay, now please don't flag out those feminists. No, it's not about that. Have you ever, wondered why women tend to sacrifice themselves often without being asked? Like, whoa, woman, why? Ooh. Is it really innate that it's happening, or is it something that we have been observed the women around us, our mothers or sisters or our friends? The kind of sacrifice that I'm talking about isn't always like dramatic. It's quite subtle. It's like this loss of self-identity. From the moment a girl is born, she's surrounded by love, yes, but also there are subtle restrictions. As she grows up, she's taught to cover up, to speak softly, not to shout. Why? Because good girls are told not to demand too much attention, not to be loud, not to be bold, not to be free. Ooh. She's also gave some restrictions, like not to stay out too late, like not to befriend too many boys, like not to laugh too loudly, not to chase dreams in entertainment or arts, but to follow respectable education paths, to pursue subtle careers. Like, even if you observe our male friends around us, they also reinforce these ideas. This it's not always out of malice, but because they too were raised in that same environment. They have seen women play roles of sacrifice and the quietness all their lives, but the world is slowly changing. That's what. But the world is slowly changing. That's what. People are beginning to see the value of a woman, like her time, her appeals, and we need to be part of that change by speaking up, by supporting the women around us. Let it be the women that are in your own house. That's all it matters for beginnings. Like, for the starters, let's just look the women around us who are in our own house. We can support the women around us also by questioning what we were taught, like why. Yes, also love often requires sacrifice, but love should never mean losing yourself. It should never come at the cost of losing your dreams, your peace, your friendship, or your joy. Even males agree that. Why, sacrificing out of love or giving up yourself because you feel you have to. So let's do something radical. Like, let's give the women in our lives, our mothers, our sisters, our your girlfriends or wives, the space to reclaim what they once gave up. Like, let them return to their passions, their dreams, the things that they gave up, they loved as children, but had to leave behind. Not just because they deserve it, but because they were supposed to lose it in first place. Oh man, this video is not out of pity, but I have been observing this from quite a lot of time, that women are being suppressed or not being taught. I have spoken to recently quite a lot of women who said that I love playing football, I love acting in so and so movies, so why did you give up? Because she doesn't have answers. Can you believe that? When someone else is asked, like other gender or anyone, they have the reason, because I didn't have money, I didn't have time, I didn't have that, I didn't have this, that. But women, they're like, I don't know, like it just happened, I just forgot or something. Like, what? Why in the first place it has to be like that? No, right? Well, in the second part of video, I'll be telling what I did to, make a difference. And maybe you can also share your thoughts or what you did to make a difference in people around you. It might be quite small too. Yeah, small steps. Bye. The title of this: why women tend to be too good at sacrificing their peace and life.